I am an idiot, dude. I can't believe, there's someone who dates me. There's someone that's like you all the time. She rules, dude. I'm so glad. I did not like being single. That sucked. Last time I had a one night stand, I pooped my pants. Ladies, men, lovers. It's 2025 or whatever year we want to identify as. If that joke was insensitive, let me know after the show. I won't drop it, but I will know. But like, listen, if someone wants to leave post, bone, it might not be you. It might be that they have to fart very badly, and they don't know you like that yet. Like this lady, I went over to her house and I had to fart pretty much before I even talked to her. But we were in a small bar, and people are gonna look at me. People are gonna blame me. If anything bodily happens, like look at. I've never been able to go to a restaurant and return something for a hair in my food. I've tried that before, and I've been like, "There's a hair in my food," and the waitress has just been like, "Do we think it's yours?" I had to fart, and I was holding it in the whole time that I was disappointing her. This is me having sex, by the way. Oh. I do a little toe point type thing. It's very Roman sculpture of me. There's no Roman sculptures like that. They're all real serious, and there's one over there like, hello! He's got a big dick for some reason. All the old ones, okay. But so I had to fart, and then I finished way quicker than her. I won that race, and then and then I felt bad, so I was like, we can cuddle, and then we cuddled, but I got selfish quickly because I dibs my favorite cuddle, which is Little Spoon. Don't fucking kink shame me in here. Why'd it get all quiet? You guys like big guys can't be held too? What if I like to wear women like a backpack occasionally? She can be back there, she can tickle me, I can't get her back. I'm like, stop it! I like that, all right? But I don't know if you know the geography and the geometry, and I don't know if I'm using the right words here, but the positioning of someone when they're behind you, that she was right where my butt was, right where I fart, and that's where I fart, and then I fart out my butt, and then I don't know about you guys, but I do butt-style farts, and I had to hold it, and when you do that thing where you let the gas like build all the way to the precipice of your sphincter, and then you like have to suck it up your butt tube again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're a fucking liar, all right? Or you need to learn the technique of the butt suck. It can be useful for long meetings, Maybe you'll keep the job that you keep getting fired from. It's because you're late. It's not. My butt was performing flawlessly. He was noble. He didn't betray me once. But listen up, team. You gotta listen to your body. Farts are the screams of trapped poo. Farts are like an enemy scout, like coming back and being like, my lord, an enemy army approaches. We do not know how solid the army is. It looked like a bunch of disorganized rabble, my lord. I do not suggest we should double the walls, my lord. Or maybe a tactful retreat. We do not know her name, my lord. We forgot her name. And I'm sitting there on the wall. I was like, hold! Hold! We'll try to figure out her name. Hold! Back, barbarians! And then she left the room, probably to go fart like a normal guy. And I left her room. I waddled out of there like an emperor penguin, just the double butt clench. And I walked to a train here in Chicago. I walked to the Red Line. I don't know if you've ever been on that before, but it's a great place to practice farting. You can find some teammates, run some scrimmages in there. Really get better at your game, you know? And it was crowded, you know, I was boozing, so I think this was like a Wednesday morning, and and so it was a crowded train, and I was standing, you know, and so I was like, I was pretty stoked to fart, and because I had been holding it in for a while, and I went to I popped a hip, like contrapposto, for any of you Roman sculpting enthusiasts out there. 2 Roman jokes, is that right, contrapposto? Fuck yeah, dude. He meant that too. And then I farted, and I did that thing where I farted the most that you can fart. You know what I mean? Like I followed through. Like I split the upper. I farted shit. I farted poop right into my pants, and a lot of people at this point sometimes they suggest, did you shart? But no. Full dookie. Like if we had been in a hot tub, it would have floated to the top. It would have made quite an appearance. And I accidentally made eye contact with this lady, so she knew. You know, like she was an elderly, let's put it this way, she was a veteran of life, right? Like she'd seen men shit before, as I'm trying to say. She'd seen generations of men shit. She was like, oh yeah, I know that shudder. My father's shuddered like that, his father. She wasn't Australian, but she looked tough enough to be. And so I couldn't take her knowing gaze any longer, and people were starting to make that noise right there, and sniff. And I exited the train, and I tried to order an Uber. Good response, Chicago. Quiet judgment. That was rude of me, and I realized that it was rude to get into a stranger's car with dumped trousers and freshly dumped pantaloons. And so as soon as he pulled up, I canceled the Uber. And we've all canceled Ubers before, but have you ever done it while looking at the guy? Like he pulled up and he was like, Chris? I was like, not anymore! You should go! Go! Run! Save yourself! So I ended up leaving. I walked to the bus stop and I got on the bus, which is where I belonged the whole time. It's probably where I should have been before I even talked to that girl. I should have been like, you know what? Never mind. I'm going on the bus to go shit my pants. The bus driver just was like, you sir smell of poo. Welcome aboard. You'll find several of your coworkers having meetings with themselves in the middle.